Good morning. Just making my protein coffee. I'm going to have chocolate protein this morning. All right, good morning. So I'm going to do another what I eat in a day video. And so I'm doing something a little bit different now with my food. I get 25 points a day. And I've been stalled for a while with weight loss, and I know it's because I've been snacking a lot. I've been really snacky and probably eating more than I should. So so my new thing is I can eat whatever I want during my meals, the 3 meals a day. I can eat the 25 points, I can eat some weeklies, I can eat snacks if they're part of my meal, a dessert thing if it's part of my meal. But outside of those 3 meals, I'm not snacking on anything that has points. So if it has 0 points, I can have it. If it doesn't, if it has any points whatsoever, I can't have it outside of those meals. So it's been working. I'm losing a little bit, so it's kick and start something, and hopefully on weigh-in on Friday it'll show a bigger difference. So I'm about to get some breakfast ready. I've got my potatoes weighed out. There's 200 grams of raw potato, but once they're cooked, they only weigh out to be like 100, or like a little bit more than 100. So it works out to be 2 points of potatoes. So I'm gonna make those, some back bacon and some eggs, and that's gonna be my breakfast, and I'll show it to you when it's all done. Okay, so here is my breakfast. 2 eggs that are 0 points. The back bacon is 1 point, and the home fries are 2 points. And I just cooked the home fries. I sprayed a little bit of olive oil spray on them and put them in the air fryer. So I just grilled up this chicken in our Ninja Grill, and it is really good. I made a sandwich for Rhonda, and I'm going to make a sandwich for me and give her the other half of this, so she'll have 2/3 and I'll have 1/3 of it. And that's what I'm going to make for lunch. So I'll show you my sandwich when it's all done. And I'm gonna have some other things too. So I'm having these truffles. They are keto Ferrero Rocher truffles. They are 78.2 calories each. There are 2 points on Weight Watchers, and I'm having one of those for dessert. But I'll show you the rest of my lunch as well. That's just what I'm having for dessert. So for the sandwich, I'm going to be using this Promise bread. I haven't been eating a lot of bread lately, but I want it for the sandwich. So the sandwich is, the bread's 180 calories for 2 slices, 2.5 grams of fat. It works out to be 2 points for 2 slices. So I'm gonna have that, and I will show it to you once I have it all built. Okay, so here is my sandwich. I've got some of the chicken on it and some cucumber, and I'm using some honey mustard for 0 points on the bread. Normally I would use mayo, but I didn't want to take the points for it. I'm also going to have a bag of these Quest chips to go with it, and I'll probably have some fruit in a bit, or some other 0 point foods that I can have later in the day. So I'll show you that when and if I decide to have those. Hey guys, so I'm hungry. I'm just having a banana for 0 points, and supper's still quite a ways away, so I'll probably end up having some more fruit this afternoon. Alright guys, I have a feeling this is going to be another video with my cat. It's going to start meowing behind me. She's really needy right now. But anyway, I'm making Chunky Monkey oatmeal bakes that I saw in a Weight Watchers group on Facebook. It makes 10 little muffins, and for 2 of the muffins it's 4 points. I think for one of the muffin it came up as 3, but for 2 it came up as 4. So I'm gonna tell you how I'm making them. The cat's here, just like I suspected. The first thing we're gonna do is 2 cups of oats, and I'm using quick oats. So she said to it also calls for a 1/4 cup of almond milk, but she said if you're using quick oats to leave those to leave that out. But if you're not using quick oats, you would also put in a cup of almond milk in the wet ingredients. So there's 2 cups of oats. And then it calls for 6 tablespoons of this PB&Me, or powdered peanut butter. So I'm gonna put that in. And I'll tell you my other dry ingredients. So you put all the dry ingredients together. It also calls for a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of baking powder, and it also calls for half a teaspoon of salt, but my bananas aren't super ripe, so I think I'm going to leave the salt out. I think. I'm going to mix this up, and I will let you know when I start doing the wet ingredients. Okay, so when you have the dry ingredients all mixed up in a separate bowl, it wants you to mix up your wet ingredients. So, like I said, there's a 1/4 cup of almond milk that it calls for, but I'm going to leave that out until I see how much this, how wet this is. I've got my 2 bananas that I'm going to put in here and mash those up. 2 large eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We just have the artificial vanilla extract. So I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to mix it all up. And then it calls for, I'm going to mix it up with the dry ingredients, and then it calls for about 56 grams or 2 ounces of these chocolate chips. And these are the chocolate chips that I have, and I put my ingredients into the recipe builder in Weight Watchers. It's how I'm figuring out how many points they are. So I'm basing what she uses Lily's chocolate chips in hers. I'm using these ones, but my points are based on these ones. So I'm going to weigh out 56 grams of those, and I will show you the batter when it's all stirred up. So here's my mixture, and this is 56 grams of the chocolate chips, which is actually quite a few. I'm really excited that they should be very chocolate chippy. I did not need to add in the 1/4 cup of almond milk with these quick oats. So I'm just going to stir these in. I'm going to get it in a muffin tin. I'm preheating the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and it gets cooked for about 25 to 30 minutes. Because they're not as big as the oatmeal bakes I usually make, because they're going to be in the muffin tins, I'll probably check them in like 20-25 minutes and see how they're doing. But yeah, I'm really excited to get these out of the oven. Although with my new stipulation on my points and eating, I can't have them until supper. So I'm not going to be able to have them when they come out of the oven. And there they are. I'm putting them in for 20 minutes to start with, and we'll check on them then. Hey guys, the oatmeal bakes are smelling phenomenal. There's still 11 minutes left out of the 20 before I check them. I just wanted to say another thing that I'm doing differently besides the no eating points in between meals is I'm no longer taking my activity points. Because I stalled with my weight loss for a long time, and I know it's because I was going over with the snacks, and also I know like technically you can count activity points and still lose, but I'm not going to do that for a while, because I don't get a ton of like strenuous activity. If I was doing like going to the gym every day or doing like this extreme sport or whatever, I would definitely eat more to reflect that, but we're just going for little walks. I gain back maybe 1 or 2 points a day. It's not very much. So I am no longer I'm not tracking my exercise anymore, because when you track it, it's going to add to your weeklies. I am eating my weeklies. I like to spread them out throughout the week. So like I will be eating those, but I'm not going to be eating more than the 28 that I already get. And we'll just see how that goes for a little while with my weight loss. I'm down a total of 13 pounds, I think. So yeah, I stalled for like a month or so, or maybe even more. And I finally like went over that threshold and am now at the lowest that I've been in a while. So, like the lowest I've been on this journey, this particular journey. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have, so I get 25 points a day. I'd say by the end of the day, I'll probably have eaten 26 or 27. I'm gonna make some spaghetti for supper, I think, or like pasta. It's not spaghetti technically, it's like fusilli or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to make that with like mostly 0 point foods, but I want a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it too, so that'll be an extra point that I take. I've already counted in the points for the oatmeal bakes, and I'm gonna have 2 of them if I'm hungry enough for them. And that'll bring me up to 26, 27 points. But I'll tell you the end amount. Maybe I'll even have more than that. I don't know. I'll tell you the end amount at the end of the night. So anyway, just another little update, I guess. All right, we'll see you soon. So here are the oatmeal bakes. They look amazing. They smell incredible, and I can't wait to try them. Okay, so I changed my mind on what I'm having for supper. What I've decided is, so I've had this in my cupboard probably for like 4 or 5 years. Like, it's been a while. It's definitely well past its best before date, but I don't think something like this would really go bad unless it was like really old. So anyway, I'm gonna make French onion soup turkey burgers. And so I have a packet of this. I have 40 grams of this mozza cheddar, and it's light. So a third of a cup, 30 grams, is 3 points. And for half of that, for half of 40 grams, it's 2 points. And I put in a third cup of this. Half of the serving of this is 1 point. So I'm just gonna, and I put in some salt and pepper, so I'm just gonna mix it all up and put them on our Ninja Grill, and I'll show you what they look like when they're all done and what else I'm gonna do with them. The burgers are starting to look amazing. They smell so good. And I think I forgot to say I did put an egg in there as well to help with the binding. So it's 1 point worth of oats and 1 point worth of soup and 2 points worth of cheese, because I'll be having 2 burgers tonight. I'll also be making a chicken gravy, and I'm boiling up some basmati rice, and I'm gonna have a serving of that, which is 5 points, and I'm steaming some broccoli. Okay, so supper's still cooking. I'm starting my supper with one of these bites. These oatmeal bakes, they look so good. So I'm just gonna take a bite for the camera. They're just sweet enough, not too sweet. I think I'm glad I didn't add any salt in there, and the chocolate chips are so good. So, I'm having 2 of these for 4 points. One I will save for after supper, but I'm really hungry. All right, so here is my supper. I don't put anything usually on the broccoli. This time I have a little bit of gravy on there, and the rice and the burgers, and oh my gosh, it smells so good. I can't wait to dive into this. Hey guys, so supper was phenomenal. It was so good. I have another soup mix up there, and I let Miranda try a bite of the burger, and she really liked it too, so I'm gonna make them again for us. Yeah, it was so good. So I also ate my dessert, and now I'm having my lemon water, which is just like bubbly. This is the store brand of like bubbly, so it's not sweet or anything. So today I had a total of 25 points. I am stuffed. So I'm not going to be eating anymore until I probably will have a snack later tonight. So the video is not quite done yet, but it will be a 0-point snack. Whatever it is that I decide to have will be 0 points. So 25 is what I got today. I didn't go over, so that's great. And yeah, I didn't have to use any of my weeklies. I'm really excited. We're going out for with a couple friend that we have for one of the friends' birthday on the weekend. And he's picked where he wants to go, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be really hard to find a low calorie option there. I mean, the menu looks good, but it's going to be pretty high calorie. So as many of my weeklies that I can save for that, the better. But I'm not depriving myself throughout the week. If I do want a few weeklies, I will eat them. Anyway, I'm gonna go do my thing, just chill for a little bit after I clean up the mess of, I used like 3 pots to grill. I used a lot. But oh my gosh, I can't get over how good those burgers were with the gravy and the rice, and the broccoli was delicious too. So anyway, I'm just kind of rambling now. So I will see you guys in a bit. Good morning. It's actually a couple days later. I just wanted to say that I didn't have anything else to eat that night. So yeah, I ended the day with 25 points, and I didn't have any other 0-point foods that night. I was pretty full. So I'm gonna get this posted. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.